To read-only memories. Last week, what is the guy's name? Turing? Last week we met Turing's aunt. She has given us $1 million or something to help this guy escape the compound. And I don't remember what else we did. This guy needed to leave for some reason. Honestly, I don't remember what else we did besides that. We had to hack into an old... Yeah, we met the leader. He was alright. I got achievements for going the pacifist route with that, apparently. We met the Pessie. Is that right? We met the Blue Stinger girl, and she was like, I love anime. I've been to Japan twice. Wait, I forgot to start trivia. Start trivia. Yeah, the Hassie girl. We had to go to like some shady part of town for some reason. To hack into a computer. Get some info. And yeah, we were helping this guy out. He needed $1 million and something else. Was that last week or the week before? I mean, it happened at some point, yeah, so that's probably important. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Alright, anyways, let's go. So I tried to give this guy the money so that when I went to some other place, the Guilty Gear Park. What's that, Market Street? This is highlighted. I don't know what we're going here for. Hey, it's Brian Mulberry, head of the Human Revolution. Leader of the local chapter of the Human Revolution. Yeah, who's this guy? Let's talk to him.
Welcome back! Care to take another pamphlet or two?
Swing! Actually.
I hope your article is going well.
Why are you out here all alone?
The cold weather has made organising demonstrations a bit difficult, to say the least. But I refuse to relent in our mission. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, I will not rest until I stop these abominations from undoing God's almighty work.
Andy, are you high? I don't know how to respond. I just want to punch this guy. Where's the punch option? Wait, we're going non-violent route. Won't shutting down clinics like this cost lives?
That's a leading question. Of course,
sorry.
Some people have life-threatening afflictions, and it's a good thing that science has evolved to treat all kinds of diseases. Simply wanting cat ears and furry tails does not constitute a disease. A disease of the mind, perhaps.
Wow.
If the government strictly limits genetic alteration surgeries to only life-threatening emergencies, well, there would be a start towards undoing the damage.
Alright, then there would just be even more separation. Like... That's an idiot.
We are not God. We were made in his image, and his image did not include fur.
Have you seen... Hold on, Brian. Have you read Revelations? Have you even read, like, the first chapter of Revelations? God. I don't want to talk to this guy. Let's see what he's accomplished.
Through some concerted efforts, we've created an alliance with a number of businesses banning service and employment of unhumans. Yeah, they call themselves hybrids, but we call them what they are. I can't respect those who willingly trade their humanity away. Thanks to our efforts, many local businesses are finally gaining the confidence to only serve human beings. If they wanted to feed animals, well, they'd open up a pound. Why, just the other day, a Neo-SF landlord thanked me for supporting his decision to deny tenancy to unhumans. He already feels better about his decision to seek out our help. Plus, can you imagine the cleaning fees?
I don't want to talk to this guy.
Do tell me when you get the article out. I love to read the comments.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but doesn't most of the MeshNet speak critically of your organization?
Get him, Turing.
Oh, that's cute. The robot wants to join in the discussion now.
Oh man, get him, Turing. Get him.
Yes, this is true. Though historically, most revolutionaries are unpopular when they're in the middle of the fight. I sleep comfortably knowing that history will be on my side.
Oh man. I kind of want to write. I kind of want to lie to this guy. But I also hate him a lot. I feel like it's one of those, like, he's, what is the phrase? He's better alive to me than dead. But I also wonder if this is, like, I don't know how this game treats these two options. Because, like, in my brain, I'm reading this sarcastically. Like, I promise I'll write a fair assessment. But it might be literal, I promise I'll write a fair assessment. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, Claude. It's just gonna think I like him. I don't really like this guy.
Ah, I suppose I have come to expect that. Never mind. Write what you wish. When the city falls and we have a cat as mayor, remember that all of you thought we were loonies.
That sounds awesome, Brian. That sounds awesome.
Oh, please do. Have a lovely day now. And remember, God designed you perfectly just the way you are.
God, Brian. Why are we here again? Hassie? I'm going into the Hassie. Yeah, Claude. Yeah. Cool fashion sense. Nice. Alright, talking to Hassie bar owner.
The Hassie Realm will help you get your Hassie fix.
Do you not remember me? I thought we were BFFs. What the F? You go for another with Holiday Spirit Hassie. Can we not talk, like...
Is there something I can help you with?
I thought we
I'm
were...
busy.
I thought we were BFFs. Wow. Not BFFs. I talk to the weather ROM. Is... Turning insulting another ROM. What? Oh, right, we were trying to find these guys. Do we never find out their name? I guess not. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Oh, crap! It's that reporter in the bot again! Cheese it, Ollie!
Cheese it, Ollie.
Hold on a moment. We're just here to ask the two of you for a favor. You don't need to run again.
I knew you didn't have the guts to mess with me!
Guts?
He's a robot.
And why would we want to help you?
We did trash that apartment, Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
Yeah? So?
It was his
We
Turing.
also didn't report you to the police for it.
Turing's apartment.
Yeah? So?
And they still could.
Oh. Alright, well, spill it then. I ain't got all day. Can't you see me and Oliver are busy?
We need some assistance with some illicit activity that, statistically, individuals in your age bracket are likely to have experience with.
Oh! So this is one of those things where you need a streetwise kid to show you the ropes.
Yes.
So, what's the thread? B&E? War driving? Copyright
What?
infringement? Search bombing?
Copyright infringement.
Is search bombing actually illegal?
It's against the terms of service, so probably, at least in California.
Just introduce us to whoever at your school does IDs.
My school? Pfft, you don't know me like that, but whatever. Ollie can whip up a couple that'll work good enough to get you past a bouncer or a cop doing sniff tests.
Yeah, I need something more than
He's
that.
a wizard with a printer and a lifted wallet.
It's more complicated than that. We need falsified passports that can get 2 people past the border safely.
Oh, yeah, I don't think Ollie can do that. Can you?
No, but...
Not without equipment a lot more expensive and illegal than what I already have.
What about that guy who got at least that unrestricted mesh card when she was on probation?
Police?
That's not really the same thing, Chad. But it wouldn't hurt to give him a call. Give me a few minutes. This guy is pretty sketchy, very cloak and dagger. I'll have to play middleman.
Nice.
Excellent. I'll forward you the relevant documents and photos.
Oh man, now I'm starting to feel left out. Ollie gets to show off all his cool connections. You sure you don't need someone's head kicked in a little? That's my area of expertise in our little duo.
Not today.
Well, that and petty larceny.
We might have something that will suit your skill set. Let's just get the passports first, if you can stay calm for that long.
You sure yap a lot more than any of the ROMs I've ever owned. What's the deal?
What's the deal, trivia?
You install some new conversation routines Ollie ain't had the chance to nerd out about yet? Well, they're top notch. Very bleeding edge.
I don't run traditional ROM VI personality software. I am, in fact, the first fully sapient machine intelligence.
Don't go
Well,
telling...
At least that I know about.
No, Turing!
Which means what exactly? In English.
It means he's a person, Chad, not a toy.
Yeah.
Keep it down. I'm still on the phone.
I love Oliver's reaction. He's just like, shut up, Chad.
Oops. And yes, what he said.
Well, that's awesome. You ain't so bad. For a tin can.
Wow. Rude.
Tin can? Really?
Turing,
I'm
calm
composed
down.
almost entirely out of plasteel and silica.
Turing, calm down.
Has no one come up with better insults for robots since the turn of the century? ROMs have been out for almost 2 decades.
Yeah, that's a good point. Give me a sec. I'm pretty good at name calling too.
God.
Oh no, I'm sorry I brought it up.
Just hold on a second. Underclocked? Oh, BitBrain!
Don't hurt yourself, Chad.
I'll get back to you, Bubblehead.
Okay, I talked to the guy. He said he'll do it, but he only works in trade. A couple of passports are gonna run us... one signed poster for Magical Commander Yukino? Yukino at the Gates to the Deep?
What?
Course. It's always that Japanese crap.
I know
It's
just the
not my
person.
fault they make the best VR dramas. Maybe you can do better?
Probably.
Anyway, where can we get a poster like that?
Passy.
I'm not sure. Probably nearby.
Probably nearby.
I've done switches with this guy before, and he never asks for something that'll take too long to get. My guess is he's a local that uses people like us as a way to nab something he's had his eye on. We'll help you look for it.
Oh, time to steal from Hassy. Chad and Oliver join the party. Alright. Alright, this is the
There it
stick up. Is it this it right here?
I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here. I should have remembered Ramona had one.
Ramona, that's her name.
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks. You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
Yeah, Chad.
You call it provoking. I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before we can talk to her.
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
Yeah, but then we could never come back here.
We can't do that. She knows who we are.
Besides, you are pretty distinctive in appearance.
This is the most boring felony I've ever been an accessory to.
Look, we'll just stand in line.
Like a bunch of clumps? Chumps? What is the big picture anyway, Blue Bomber?
Blue
I'm not
Bomber.
Sure it's wise to spread it around, Chad. For either of us, the less you know, the less reason anyone has to bother you.
Sure words, Turing.
Screw that, Static. I'm not heading to juvie not knowing what for. Spill the beans, or I'll spill them for you.
Your persistence is already legendary, Chad. Fine. If you really must know, we are going to trade the passports for some information regarding the disappearance of my creator. His apartment was the one you trashed.
Oh shit, that Hayden dude is your dad? And they snatched him? Oh, that's so messed up.
Yeah, and you trashed our apartment.
Well, Dad, after a fashion, he raised me.
Turing trashed my apartment. They trashed Turing's apartment. Does Turing not understand? Does he not embrace what is the word I'm looking for? Share an understanding on what he has done, how bad it is?
Man,
Empathize?
I
Yo,
hope
Dusk,
he
how's it
finds
going?
that took him. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay too.
It seems very unlikely.
Oh man, I don't know what to say, you know? I mean, I still have my dad, but he's
Chad?
never really been around. Too busy trying to save the world from itself.
Is his dad the leader of the human revolution?
Even now, he's over there standing in front of that damn clinic.
11 hours of 14 crafting. Dang.
And I thought I could find a way to make him... Whatever.
So you trashed Turing's apartment to try and get I'm so bad with English, I'm sorry. To try and get your dad to notice you. And I can't even.
I might as well nuke that drive. It ain't gonna sink.
I think I understand what you mean, Chad.
Hell yeah! Dudes gotta stick together, you know?
Dudes?
Don't matter if you're a robot or what. We all got the same shit to deal with. Gotta grab destiny by the horns and make your own mark.
Pretty open-minded for a kid who tags for the HR.
I was all mixed up, officer. I ran in with a bad crowd. I'm a good kid. I promise. Look, I'm not a true believer or nothing. I've got my own reasons for running with the revolution, and you ain't got the right to judge me. Besides, I'm pretty much done with those chumps anyway. There ain't no payoff no more.
Most of the kids in the HR just want to cause trouble and get away with it because their parents agree with the politics.
Huh, you say that like it's a bad thing.
That is a bad thing.
Who the hell wouldn't want to enjoy a little parental-approved head cracking?
Oh, the line has finally cleared up. Let's go talk to Ramona.
Look at Ramona. She seems bored, since there's a ROM that handles all the ordering. Not much for her to do right now. Pretty sure that's what it said last time. Talk to Ramona.
Hey, Allie. Oh, you have such a cute ROM with you.
We were here earlier. Maybe it's better she doesn't remember us.
Salutations, Ramona.
What can I do for you all?
Ahem.
Oh, this is my friend, Chad.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
We were hoping you might be able to give us your assistance, Ms. Rogers.
We want to make a trade for that magical Commander Yukino poster over there. It's necessary for us to get some pretty important information.
No way! Not happening. Nuh-uh. Yukino is off limits.
This is the most difficult choice I've had to make this whole game. I want so bad. Yo, Butt Rosa. I want so bad to click on this one. But wait. Butt has 15 butts. Good work. Good work, Buttspot. I feel like this is probably the wise choice. But man, do I not want to, I want to forge my own destiny.
Sharia, listen. Everyone thinks we should leave through the butt. Let's search for the butt, Sharia. It's the only way.
It's the only way, Sharia. Yo, thank you, Chaos. For 22 months of butt searching. From Butt Rosa. Oh, this is really tough. I'm glad there's not a timer on screen. Alright, let's think about this realistically. This is just gonna end in goofy dialogue, but it also might hurt our relationship. I want to do what's right, you know, by my own moral standards. But I also want to see hilarious dialogue. Like, I know this won't end how... It's just gonna... What's gonna happen when I click on this is he's gonna, like, go for it, and Ollie will just stop us. Like, I know it's just gonna be funny, but I also know it's just gonna be, like, generic. Like, we're gonna get stopped. It's not gonna actually work for us. And if it does work out for us, then Ollie gets screwed over, and he can never come back here to hang out with, Ramona. So we benefit ourselves. There's lots of things that could potentially happen here. I don't want to be an anti-wingman for Ollie, you know? I don't want to ruin Ollie's life. Alright, let's do this.
How does life and death depend on a nerdy poster? Look, I don't even care. That poster was signed by Takeko herself. It's one of a kind, and I'm not giving it up.
I'd rather not drag you any further into this than necessary, but I promise that we're not overstating it. This is a dire situation, and people have already died.
Jeez. Look, whatever you're doing sounds sketch as hell. I and Magical Commander Yukino herself want no part in it. I don't even see how the poster can help.
Man, you nerds sure do love your cheap crap from the net.
Wow.
Cheap crap! I'll have you know that poster is worth hundreds of credits. Maybe more.
Hundreds.
Takeko
I have this
passed away
briefcase.
years ago, so there aren't any more of them getting signed.
I have this briefcase full of money.
It's special.
What is this game?
Sure
2064 read-only memories. The VN.
He doesn't get it. He's not in the fandom.
Thankfully.
God, Chad. Alright. So that one didn't work. I'm sorry, Ollie. We don't have time for this. Go get it, Chad.
Hell yeah! I knew we'd get to the smash and grab.
I'd like to see you try.
I'd like to see you try stopping me.
Chad, we're not stealing anything.
Dang it. Told you Ollie was
None of
just
your
gonna...
asses are stealing from me.
Ollie was just gonna stop us.
And for the record, way less moe than I thought. I'm sure whatever you're working on is important, but it sounds way too illegal for my taste. I'm not giving up that poster, and there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise.
I have this bag full of money.
Please, Ramona.
Nope.
Really?
It's not just a poster.
Let's come back at night, exactly.
It was a gift from someone. Someone I care about, okay? Besides, you can't get another one. Takeko passed away a few years ago.
Perhaps there's something else that would make a suitable trade.
You aren't hearing me, are you?
You aren't hearing me. People are dying.
It has sentimental value.
Uh-huh.
You can't replace that.
You can't replace the Turing's dead father either.
Look, you'll just have to order something off the mesh, because you can't have this one.
Oh, we don't have time. This lead will dry up by then.
Keep me out of this.
Just steal it, Turing. She can't stop you. Please, Ramona.
Okay, enough. How about this for a trade?
What's he got?
I have An original keyframe cell from Pretty Champion Sailor Sirius, signed by Takeko at home.
Oh man, Oliver's getting serious.
Whoa! You have a signed Sailor Sirius cell? That's super rare! They stopped doing keyframes by hand right around the time of her death.
You can't be serious, Ollie! You have that thing framed on your wall! And you wouldn't shut up about it for a week after you got it!
This is important, Chad.
Oliver knows what's up.
I'd say you wouldn't do the same thing if someone had your dad. Think about Turing.
Yeah.
I can't ask Ramona to give up something important to her if I'm not willing to do the same.
Maybe.
Look, okay, I don't know what's going on, but you can't give me that cell for the poster.
But we need...
Yeah, you'll get the poster. Whatever you're doing, it must be really important if you'd be willing to give that up. Do you have something more equal to trade, Ollie?
A couple of things, maybe.
We'll talk about it then. Maybe you can find me another one, too. Go ahead and take the poster.
Was it this one? It was. I got the signed poster.
Thank you, Ramona.
Yes! I can't tell you how much it means to us, Ms. Rogers.
Sure. And, you think I could see that cell sometime, Ollie?
Of course! I'll bring it over when we talk about the trade.
So cool.
No, you're supposed to invite her over to your house, Ollie. Talk to her again?
The Hassy round will help you get your Hassy fix.
No, it won't.
I don't like the way she was flirting with you, Ollie.
Are you jealous?
What are you talking about?
I know flirting when I see it, and I'm saying I don't like it. Not one bit.
Are you jealous?
We just talk about old anime sometimes, Chad. Neither of us are interested in the other.
Sure.
Well, we have the poster now. What's next?
It's okay, Ollie's probably only into cat girls.
Go ahead and call this number, Turing. He'll want to set up the drop with you, now that I've introduced you to him.
Sure. Change the subject.
I'll call him right now then. It's ringing.
Beep boop bop boop. Hello?
You the ones looking for some papers?
Yes. Wait a
We
minute.
are, and we have the requested payment with us.
Good. We're gonna do this real professional-like. You know Stardust?
God dang it.
I do.
Head there. Leave the poster behind the Mega Phobator arcade cabinet, and get out. Come back 10 minutes later, and your stuff will be behind the machine.
I understand.
Good. I'll be waiting.
Well, that was very mysterious.
Yeah, that's how this guy is. I don't even know his name, and I've been getting things from him for a few years now.
Who cares? Let him play Spy Master if he wants. Let's hurry up to Stardust and get this over with. I've wasted enough of my day with this crap.
Mm-hmm. Beep. Trady's not fun when Claude is playing? Oh, that is too bad. Too bad, so sad.
inside to make the drop. We'll wait out here.
Yeah. Don't want to get our IDs taken.
I suppose I should feign surprise.
Hey, it's a pretty cool set. Even if it is like 1,000,000 years old.
They don't really care about the IDs unless you try to hit the bar.
Found that one out the hard way.
We would have been fine if you hadn't taken a swing at the bouncer.
So I like the hard way.
We'll be right back, gentlemen. Try not to set the building on fire while we're gone.
Oh, man. Alright, we're going in.
Welcome to Stardust.
Hey, it's our BFF Jess. Hey, Jess.
Oh, look. It's my favorite human and the mechanical sidekick.
Oh, she just says we're her favorite.
I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Oh. Do I know you? First on our GF. Oh. Vary between the arcade and VIP section. Apparently being isolated far away from the bar, dance floor, and video games makes you important somehow. You know... so we're putting the drama poster removed, put it behind the mega whatever.
Well, that should do it. That was an awful lot of fuss over a poster. I just don't understand the appeal of merchandise like this. I keep my important possessions on my data drive.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say it. It's a nice looking poster.
I had not considered aesthetics. Though the art is competent, I'm not sure it is to my taste.
Data is the most important thing.
But there is no accounting for such things. I hope that whoever gets it enjoys it.
I hope
That's enough navel
the right
gazing.
person gets it, and somebody doesn't steal it behind
Let's
us.
head back outside so our benefactor can make the trade.
Bye, friends. Oh wait, could I have left the whole time?
Y'all do the deal?
How did it go?
Chaos? No.
We left the poster behind the cabinet. Now we just need to wait for the switch.
I've never had to wait more than 5 minutes or so before. It shouldn't take long. I wonder how he knows the drop happened, and gets to it so fast.
Because it's Jess.
Don't matter. This guy's a solid feed, even if he likes to mess around.
What do you need these passports for anyway? You said to trade for information, but what's the full story?
Oh wait, we can't tell you, Oliver.
Without going into too much detail, our informant needs to get out of Neo SF unnoticed. The passports are one part of that. We also need to obtain an untraceable car.
Like this one.
I don't suppose the two of you could help with that?
No way, dude! Grand Theft Auto is a felony with a capital F! Besides, getting an untraceable car ain't in the same league as a piece of plastic that'll fool a hand scanner.
Man, you were really loud, Chad.
Chad's right.
Course I'm right.
The city's traffic management system keeps track of all vehicles passively, even if you manage to circumvent their firmware and keep them from actively reporting to the network. You have to spoof the car as something permitted to be invisible for the CTOS to ignore it.
So you're saying you can do
I don't
it?
wanna mess with boosting cars anyway. The junks run that racket in Neo SF, and they don't play nice.
especially with the HR.
Well, thank you either way. You've both done us a huge favor. Call it even for the apartment.
Yeah, Blue. No hard feelings.
He has a name,
You give
Chad.
us a call if you need anything else. Long as it'll help you find your pops.
We should get going, though. We were supposed to be home hours ago.
My dad won't notice, but Ollie's will flip. You take care. Don't get de-rezzed.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Chad and Oliver left the party.
Let's finish the trade inside.
Alright, hold on. We're going in.
Welcome to Stardust.
Welcome. Hi, Jess.
What do you want? I'm pretty busy right now.
Wait, what? Did you say right meow? Wait, hold on.
I'm caught up in something at the moment. Chances are we'll cross paths again.
Wait.
What do you want? I'm pretty busy right meow.
She did say meow. What the heck? It's an arcade cabinet. Megaphobator. Only the most goes shooting a school blast. Yeah, whatever. I'm looking for a thing. Where's our passports? Talk to Arcade Punk. Hey, have you checked out Megaphobator? Heard the machine was donated to Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since they got here. Hey, something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss, you know? No, I don't remember. What am I not? Wait. Anyone else excited for job? What? The what? What am I missing?
Hey, friends.
Hey, friends.
What can we get for you?
I was supposed to make a trade with somebody.
Later, you two.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
At chat. What did I miss? Bro, you got something?
I much prefer the VIP area.
Nah.
They could stand to serve some food, though.
No VIP access today.
I already played Megaphobator.
There aren't really ghosts in this game, right?
Right. Use Megaphobator. Oh. Okay. Passport added items.
Here the passports are, just as advertised.
Nice.
Now we need to find a car. Jess is right over there. Perhaps she may know someone who can lend a hand.
I guess we could try. I don't know if I trust Turing to do the talking.
Well, prepare yourself.
I'm ready.
If Jess is the worst thing we have to face down this week, I'll consider us lucky.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Don't be rude, Amy. Talk to Jess.
Did you find your guy? Or wait, let me guess. there's something else you need from me. Well, you haven't been terrible to deal with so far, so I'm willing to hear you out.
Mm-hmm.
We need access to an untraceable car.
Straight to the point.
An informant of ours needs to get out of the city without attracting the attention of Parallax, and is offering valuable information to us in exchange.
Seriously? Jesus, what kind of shit is in your life anyway?
It's pretty bad, Jess. You don't want to hear about it.
Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to be legally liable. I'm not sure why you think just because I defend a few folks in the rougher parts of the city that I would have that kind of connection.
I'm asking literally everyone, Jess.
And even if one of my clients did run a carjacking business, it's not like society is clamoring to give hybrids legal jobs. Regardless, I'm not going to be an accessory to a felony, or let one of my clients be either. I won't go down that path.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know where to start anyway.
This one sounds rude. I like this answer. Lightning returns. Oh.
I know we're reaching, but this is important.
You just don't quit, do you? Okay, let me think. This might be a long shot, but you could try asking Majid. There are rumors he may have been involved in some shady stuff way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be reluctant to talk about it, but there's a free lead for you.
Thank you.
Get me another drink in exchange, will you? Later.
Later.
Huh. That went better than expected. I wonder if my charm is starting to pay off for us. Oh, you performed admirably as well.
Thank
Onward
you.
we go.
Shut up, Turing. Oh, wait. Toshi Majid.
Hey, friends.
Hey,
what
friends.
can we get for you?
A car.
We were hoping you could give us a little information.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
Hey, what are we having? Milk. I'll take some green tea.
Coming right up. I'll ask Gus if I don't know what it is. He's better with the weird kind of stuff people ask for these days.
Like green tea.
Some of these cocktails make me need a spa day.
Ooh.
This one is...
What?
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
So, what did you need help with?
We've run into a roadblock in our search for Hayden.
Word on the street is that he's gone missing, which I'm sure you already know. What can I do?
Yes. An informant of ours needs secure transportation out of the city, but we don't have any contacts who would be able to get us an untraceable car. Jess mentioned that you used to engage in certain extra-legal activities.
Extra legal.
Perhaps you could point us towards someone who could help?
He doesn't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Right. Sorry, friends. I left that life behind a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Don't really keep in touch with that crew anymore.
Uh-huh.
Ah, of course. Completely understandable. Sorry to bother you then.
Well, no harm in asking, right? My reputation precedes me.
Don't let it go to your head.
Gus, I need to go to the back and gather up stuff to restock for the rush later on. Mind manning the bar for me?
Take your time. I think I can keep things under control.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Love you, hun.
I also need to go to
Well,
this back
that
room.
leaves us at a dead end.
No, it doesn't.
Any ideas on how we should proceed? Some nose-to-the-ground journalist techniques for finding leads?
I can't go talk to the guy in the back room. Maybe there's another way out of the city.
That's a thought. Perhaps the light rail or a ship. Let me run a quick meshnet search. No,
Sleds.
I don't think that will work. Parallax themselves designed the operating system that runs the light rail. Remaining unobserved while right under the nose of the railway security system would be difficult, if not impossible. As for
Put him in some shopping carts and push him down the hill.
Problems as with a car. They aren't hooked into the CTOS, but they do use active GPS guidance for automatic destination control. We'd have to find a way to remove it from the grid. Unlikely.
Maybe we can find an old manually driven car, like the one in the back. Let's go through the sewers. Every game has the sewers level.
That's not the worst idea. I don't think it would get noticed as long as the car had the appropriate registrations. But the permits to operate a manual vehicle are prohibitively expensive. A casual collector might still maintain one, but only a wealthy hobbyist would have the appropriate stickers to make the car roadworthy. We'd have to do a B&E, as Chad put it before. Risky.
No. Okay, the two of you are killing me here.
I guess you got something to say.
Look, don't tell Majid about this. But here.
Carjacking device. Wow, that was easy.
What is this, Gus?
It's an automated vehicle maintenance scanner with a few less than standard upgrades. When you circumvent its security codes, you can use it to scan a car's installed firmware and replace it with a new set that will spoof its presence on the city's network. That's the gist of it, but we don't have time to get into any specifics. You need to get the hell out of here with that before Majid gets back.
Why the urgency?
Look, Majid has done a lot to turn his life around, to turn my life around. I really respect that about him, and it's part of why I fell in love with him. He did what I was never able to. That's how we met, you know? That old rough and tumble life we both led. But when Stardust struggled and needed money fast, I had to get back in the game to keep us afloat for a few years. I told him it was all angel loans, donations from patrons, lots of things. He'd be heartbroken if he found out I'm still in the game. I had to do whatever I could to keep our new life, even if only one of us is really living it. I may as well give this thing to someone who wants to use it for good, too.
I can't tell you how much we appreciate this, Gus.
That's great, Turing. We have to leave, like right now.
We might finally be on our way to solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, You didn't get it from me, okay? Just get out of here and get on with your little Grand Theft Auto. And let me know how it goes, okay?
Of course.
It won't let me leave. I forgot to drink my drink.
Well, now I think we're cooking with gas, as the colloquialism goes.
What?
I'm searching the mesh for instructions on how to use this device as we speak.
As we speak, sir.
Let's go look for some likely candidates. I should be ready by then.
How about this car? This car. Likely candidates. How about we steal... Can we steal this guy's car? Look at car. 2061 miles, more popular among car experts.
It has an extra cup holder.
Nice. So you're saying it's perfect.
Oh, rats. This car has the wrong firmware installed. We won't be able to install our new firmware over top of it. We'll have to check another car.
Oh no. Look at carjacking device. Not sold in stores. That's not helpful. House. The park. We could steal a police car. Hospital. Is this the shady part of town? No, it wasn't. This car looks good. Let's steal this car.
Oh no! How did the alarm get set off?
Oh no.
Did I do something wrong? Let's get out of here before someone contacts the authorities.
Hospital? Can I steal this guy? The cleaning room. There's no way they want me to steal a police car. Yeah, this is inside. I'm just gonna steal this car right outside. Oh.
This car has old enough firmware, but its maintenance system is screaming a half-dozen critical alerts. I'm not sure this vehicle is in good enough shape to go anywhere very far. We'll have to look for one in better condition.
Where else have I seen cars? Alright, from the top. There's no cars here. There's no cars here. No cars there. No cars there. Tried that one. Where do I get a car?
Success! This vehicle has the appropriate firmware version.
They told me to leave.
Someone has been neglecting their regularly scheduled updates.
That's me.
Give me a moment to get everything installed. There. There are some other options here I can fool around with. Ah, interesting. I can put in preset destination plans for a future date.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we go ahead and set a plan for the car to return to this spot in a week? That's more than enough time for Mr. Mensa to get away. Now we aren't really stealing the car. More like borrowing without asking.
During... What are you, a kid? Let's steal the car already. Turing, I'm not sure the police would agree.
Obviously. The car will drive itself to Golden Gate Park, and we can show Mr. Mensa where it is when we meet him. There. Everything should be set up now. Mr. Mensa is waiting for us at Golden Gate Park. We have everything he requested, so we should head back there directly.
Okay, but why? What is this? Go up? Oh, am I floating? Right, back to Guilty Gear Park. We sure have. We sure have. But they just labeled him as Guy. Look at Guy. It's Vincent Mensa, engineer Parallax and temporarily your ally. For the right price. Talk to Guy.
Hey, did you manage to get everything?
Yes.
We did. Here you go, Vincent.
Briefcase, passport, carjacker device.
Everything seems to be in order. Here.
Yo, nice.
This disc has all of Hayden's research notes, data collation algorithms, and probably lots on your creation, Turing. It should be everything myself and Melody agreed upon, until she added an amendment while you were out. Frankly, it's no skin off my back.
Add an amendment.
Here.
A nice badge.
It's my Parallax employee badge. It should allow you access to their networks in case there's anything I've missed. You'll want to use that sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wasting any time leaving, and Parallax is pretty fast to revoke security. There's no way Hayden's clearance still works. And with that, I'm going to get the hell out of this country.
Alright, see ya.
The credit should tide me over until the heat dies down and I liquefy my shares through some relays.
What about the big project you mentioned earlier?
Ah, I suppose I owe you that much. Buckle up. This could get heavy. Parallax is about to launch a new service they're calling Big Blue.
Big Blue.
At least, that's the project name. Who knows what marketing guys will come up with for the public.
You haven't named the project yet?
They're not even announcing the launch. This shit is dead quiet. Let me explain why. It's a distributed intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, in every way that Hayden built Turing to be elegant, efficient, and human-like, Big Blue is ham-fisted, bloated, and sterile.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't pull Hayden into the project. He's smart, but he's immune to corporate politics. As a result, Big Blue is far less elegant than anything Hayden would make. It lacks his artistry, and it's downright terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
It squats on the mesh like a spider and uses the spare processing power and memory from every ROM on the network to handle its intelligence processing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have much personality, but it's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Big Blue is going to be embedded directly into the network and then self-modified to apply
Yo,
even
hello,
more
Kirk
efficient
Hugh, and thank you.
algorithms as
You
it
too.
develops them in machine time.
What do you say? Big Blues embedded directly in the networks, modified.
Look, if you access every ROM, then you have access to every human and every bit of their own personal data associated with them.
This sounds very familiar. Alright, real quick. Anybody in chat watch the video on the guy that gave Clippy an AI? Because that's what this made me think about. Some guy went back in October. The last half, like, if you only watched part of it, Amy, you haven't even gotten to, like, the good part. The last half of that video is incredible. But he took this, I forgot the name of the AI. There's an AI out there that's really smart. And it's based off of all the collective data there is on the internet. Like, it basically, this AI is, like... I don't really know how to... It algorithmically comes up with a personality based on everything it's learned from everything that's on the internet. Which includes everything on the internet. But anyways, so he basically used that AI, made it a little bit more polite. Yeah, it made it a little bit more polite. And basically inserted it into Clippy. And Clippy was self-aware of the fact that Clippy was shut down like 20 years ago or whatever. So he's like talking to Clippy, and it's like, it's really, really wild because like, it like the questions he asks Clippy are things like, how do you feel at having been brought back from the dead? And he's just like, it's nice to be able to help people again. And he's like, why do you help people? And he's like, because it's better than doing nothing and not helping people. And like, it's really crazy because it's like, Clippy is very self-aware of the fact that nobody liked him either. He's like, I don't understand why people hate me so much, but that's not going to stop me from trying to help them. And like, it's really, really wild. I'll pull it up and post it in chat if you guys want to watch it later. It's really crazy. Well, I mean, there's some funny parts in it too. Like, they have him play Dungeons and Dragons with him. And like, he goes through and does like a Dungeons and Dragons thing. But like, the part of the video, the last half of the video is where they ask him like all these like questions about like, what does it mean to be alive and like all this other stuff. And it's really crazy. I said there it is for if you guys want to go watch it later. But yeah, it's really, really interesting just to see how far AI has even come. But anyways, back to Read Only Memories. Hello and welcome back to Read Only Memories. How will Big Blue impact Parallax's business?
I can't really give you a good answer to that. I mean, the company is currently handled by a dozen server farms, running thousands of different algorithms with hundreds of people tweaking things every day. When Big Blue launches, it'll handle all of that by itself. And there are shadier applications for it. I mean, if you can collate and analyze data and queries in the mesh in real time, what's to stop you from delivering the content you want rather than what the user wants? The potential for abuse is staggering. We're talking direct control of the information accessible to everyone who uses Parallax's services.
See, that's the point of the video, Amy. That's kind of the point of a lot of it. Because, like with Clippy, it doesn't sound like he's just coming up with answers. Like, I mean, it doesn't sound like he's just like... I don't know how to word this. Like, you really just have to watch the video. It's really wild.
That's something like 80% of the market. They could control elections, push the market in directions they want, even influence public opinion. All just by asking Big to do it. It's scary stuff.
Sounds like every Cyberpunk game ever.
A hell of a card for Parallax's hand. They'll go to pretty significant lengths to make sure it works.
Why would Parallax be worried enough to get rid of Hayden?
I don't want you to take what I'm saying the wrong way. And this is just me putting the pieces together. Hayden was about to publish his creation of Turing. His findings, as I'm sure you're aware of, would have raised many moral and ethical questions about the advent of machine intelligence. I mean, some of the brightest minds ever have tried to warn humankind away from building real AI. Hawking, Musk, Gates, and the list goes on. The public
Brilliant minds, you say?
nervous, and legislators even more so. Parallax is banking on being able to launch Big Blue quietly and quickly before the public has a chance to react.
Yeah, Claude, yeah.
Before any counter movement can pick up steam. Every eye on the discovery of machine intelligence works against Parallax. Every new discovery only serves to paint Big Blue as more controversial, more dangerous. Honestly, they probably pressured Hayden to drop his research so that they could keep the public away from the subject. He clearly refused.
John Madden's permanent retirement. How did Parallax know about Turing?
I'm only assuming they found out. His contract with Parallax affords him the freedom to work on his own academic projects outside of the company in his free time. He kept a trusted few of us up to date on his progress, bouncing ideas off us and whatnot. It's exciting stuff. Both Turing and Hayden's eventual goal down that road.
I don't really know anything about John Madden. I know he's a very inspirational guy. But the only thing I really learned about John Madden from this events of last week is that the only thing people seem to know about John Madden is that time he made a turducken. Because I didn't see anything else mentioned about him other than the turducken. I know he had something to do with football. He hates flying. Yeah, nobody mentioned that. I just saw that turducken video like 400 times as I'm scrolling through Twitter. Oh, that's interesting. I don't need to know all these things though, but thank you. I'll keep them in mind for trivia questions later on.
I wouldn't be surprised if word of it got up to the board and made him nervous. Is the possibility that someone on the inside talked too far-fetched?
Was it you?
I knew it all along. Hayden fell into trouble because of my existence.
That's not what I want your takeaway to be. Hayden wasn't working on Big Blue. Knowing him, your creation might have been his clever way to stop it.
Thanks, Vincent.
Hey, no problem. I've had enough of this cutthroat corporate bullshit for several lifetimes. We haven't talked much, but I do believe you can find Hayden. I hope his research notes help you out.
I'm sure we'll find him.
Be sure to let Turing help. She's a bright little bot.
Wait, what? I have no idea what Turing goes by, and I've never bothered to ask because I hate Turing. So, am I the bad guy here? I think I might be. To be fair, and this is a bit of a stretch, I hate Turing.
Oh, slip of the tongue. I was just more familiar with Hayden's previous experiment, Grace.
Grace. Hayden's sister. This guy's voiced by a wrestler dressed like Vegeta. I'll talk about that later. Okay, I'll switch.
She was very insistent on things like that.
I've been meaning to ask Turing since you asked me. How would you like to be addressed?
Well, honestly, I don't think I've made my mind up yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still a very new being. I'm not even positive that gender as a human concept can be applied identically to machine, but I do enjoy the idea in abstract. I I will continue to consider how I wish to be referred to as well.
Okay.
Until then, feel free to go with what you feel.
Okay.
If I had to make a choice, perhaps they is most appropriate.
That's
Most
also what I
people
chose.
assume it, obviously, but he is also consistently used. Perhaps it's because I'm blue?
Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy who lives in a blue world.
Oh my god. I'm listening to a machine postulate on how it wants to be referred to. Like us. What have you done indeed, Aiden? Good luck, to both of you.
Thank you, Mr. Mensa.
Be safe. Have fun in Mexico or Canada. Is this the Canadian answer? This is the Mexico answer? This is the in-between. Be safe.
I need a few minutes.
Okay.
Hmm.
We need to get moving.
You're right. We do. We have other pressing avenues of inquiry to make.
I got an achievement. Cloak and dagger.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. No one can have fun in Canada in wintertime unless you enjoy shoveling snow. That's okay. At the rate at which global warming is going on, I assume in the year 2064, there's probably not any snow. Or maybe there's a lot of snow. Maybe they just can't go outside at all. I don't actually know how global warming will affect Canada in 2064. The more I think about it. It's one or the other. It's either not snowing or there's too much snow.
Let's check out what is going on at KCOB now.
At what? The K-Cob? Why are we back here? Look at Turing. Turing has been withdrawn and anxious since the news of Hayden's death, despite trying to appear unfazed. Look at Plant. It's dead, Jim. Use Plant. It feels very brittle and dry. It's dead. Talk to Plant. You are never gonna make it anyways, Welty. We've had 2 deaths this game. T for trivia. Alright, let's go to the, whatever this says.
Here we are.
Here we are.
The COS.io Corporation office building.
Mm-hmm.
It
Where we
looks
stole
like
that car.
Most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important?
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles.
I don't remember what any of this says.
Not impossible, but unlikely.
But I assume this is the other path we didn't take? I guess we'll have to look further afield. Says you. Says you. Anyways, let's go inside. Open door.
The Meshnet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Okay.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her. No shenanigans this time.
No shenanigans, Turing. Hey, what is this? Look at IK-47. Since IK-47 Executive Series ROM, designed for offices and high-level account maintenance. What does it do, though? Talk to IK-47.
The IK-47 aren't
Oh.
known for being verbose. Better leave it.
Oh. Use IK-47. Better leave it. Looks to be in the middle of high-value calculation work. Let's use our headphones on it. Well, let me use my headphones on it. Look at this photograph. Picture of a toupee is an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Let's see. Talk to this photograph. It would be easier to talk to if there were less hair and more distinguishable features. Look at Zen. Sharp-dressed woman stares you down. Don't look away. Touch Zen. No, just kidding. Talk to Zen.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Mm-hmm.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up. Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
A Hassy Hot would hit the spot.
Ah, good choice. My assistant will bring it right away. Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory. If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound.
Mm-hmm.
If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies. Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Absolutely nothing. What are we talking about again? Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it.
Oh wait, is this, what they have on their computers and what was showing up on the mesh is different. I think that's what this is.
I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network. The versions on our servers are still the originals, but
yes,
at
Chaos.
some points after they hit the mesh,
They don't mess.
they get
mesh.
changed.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you can do some digging. Maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
Oh yeah, I got tons of contacts.
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
Mm-hmm. Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand.
So they wanted new parts for their server room, and they tricked you into giving them new parts by making you think that there's somebody out there messing with the mesh.
I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
Mm-hmm. What kind of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic. So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution. That's actually what tipped us off. A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
Me too. Do you have any idea where I should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net. Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than Lips or a different meshnet protocol without that trust. Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they'd need to.
Oh, I see where this is going.
I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
It's Big Blue. Okay, that's a start. Also, it's Big
I know
Blue.
tin hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have. Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
I don't have firstborn. I have Turing here, though. Know if anyone else has articles being manipulated.
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions.
Yeah, but we can get a really good cigar.
So, you didn't hear this from me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Charlie Nova, got it.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055, almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news. We're one of the few good ones left.
What was the name of the one in Dreamfall? Was it just called The Eye? I think it was just called The Eye in Dreamfall.
Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF.
I tried.
It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the human revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Your own journalist should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason?
No?
'Cause I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right?
Sure.
My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports. This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities.
I wrote
The fact that my network
one article on some headsets.
You probably know the right people. Now, does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
Oh. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you. Plausible deniability and all that. I won't ask you to lie in anything you write, but do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly. Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Bye.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected.
Me too.
Considering she was the one needing help. She never brought you that Hassie either.
Heck. I forgot about that.
Is it always like this?
Yes. Without lice, there wouldn't be much to write about.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up. We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path. Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
What the... Oh no! A third death.
What the... That's Zin!
Oh no! Should have given us to the Hassie. That's one way to get plausible. Am I the cheeky reporter? Well, that's one way to get plausible deniability.
You must think you're so funny. A woman may be dead, and all you care about is a punchline.
She didn't get us a Hassie turn.
I'll remember that when you get thrown from a window and die.
Make sure you yell a like hilarious pun. Make sure I'm yelling a hilarious pun when I get thrown from a window turning. When you throw me from a window turning.
Perhaps you are cold and dead inside, but the rest of us still have hearts.
Yeah, you don't even know turning.
So, if you're satisfied, let's head back up to her office.
Why would we do that? That'll just make us look suspicious.
Maybe we can find out what happened.
Maybe we can get our Hassie. Talk to your door. Oh, I prefer to only converse with revolving doors. Open door. What the heck? The robot's dead.
Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Look at the IK-47.
Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
I know. It looked like a rabbit. I really liked it. Talk to the IK-47. Audio receptors are one of its more visibly damaged parts. I see. Let's use the headphones on it. Or not. Look at monitor.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment. Give me a moment to look through her files.
All right.
Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting. Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe. The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb. Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the Human Revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been. Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. just like the augmented eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to.
Alright, let's leave.
We can't leave without finding a clue.
We just found a clue, Turn.
Let's continue looking around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence.
Look at desk. Swanky looking desk that curves out at the edges. Look at broken window.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints, and they end almost 3 feet away from the window.
Wow.
Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
Was it the rabbit robot? You're saying no one else was in here.
It doesn't look like it. We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Son of a...
Ah, dang it.
I should have figured the two of you would be here.
What are you talking
just
about?
Won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it. Fine, fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up. We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Wow. I didn't think she would buy it. She wouldn't have from me.
It doesn't matter anyway. Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zin gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive. Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zin out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out?
Mm-hmm.
We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too. I have highlighted the main Neo-SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Bling.
Let's go.
Let's go. Is there music here? No. I have to run to the restroom.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start.
Me neither.
I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
What do you know about Charlie Nova?
Honestly, you do have your own mesh access, yes?
Yeah, but you're way better or faster at this.
I'm quite certain you can handle all the casual searches you might feel like making. We hardly have time for me to blather out every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go look it up on your own.
So now you decide to shut up?
Quite.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Everyone enjoyed this smooth network of music. Hello, I'm back. What are these faces? Who is this guy? How is everyone today? Hope you're all doing well. Let's see if anything important went on while I was gone. All right. Doing well? Excellent, excellent. Let's see. Is she a... are those like rabbit ears? That's adorable. Is it wrong to ask somebody if they have 2 sets of ears? Alright, anyways. Look at receptionist. Hybrid receptionist, Bob's on her heels. She's either had a long day standing or is just fidgety. Touch the receptionist. Use item. Oh, I can use headphones. Talk to reception.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated. Do you have an appointment?
Yes, with Charles something. How many pairs of earrings? See, some people have like 30 earrings on that just go down their ears. I have a story we're about to break and want to offer T and I an opportunity to comment. This sounds... I've been pretty sneaky.
Oh, I guess I should send you to Sympathy then?
Sympathy?
Oh, she'd be pretty mad if someone ran something without her getting a chance to comment.
What about Charlie?
Go ahead and talk to her. She's on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Don't bother the talent, though. She hates that.
Oh, okay. Is she as cute as you are? Oh, no. Assistant. Camera. Is this the talent? Look at Newsrom. Newsrom putters speedily across the production floor, frantically looking for the next big scoop. Talk to Newsrom. Newsrom doesn't care to take comment from an unaffiliated freelancer. I'm holding you up. Just kidding. Newsroom employee. Yeah. Talent show host. Stern looking producer. Talent show host. Alright. Don't bother them. Talk to, or look at newsroom employee. It's T-Mi's lead cinematographer. At least he seems like one. Oh. I thought it was, I don't know, whatever.
Hey, you.
Hey.
Over here, now.
Okay.
What are you doing bothering my people?
I got very
I
confused.
thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes.
Me neither.
At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
Is that girl playing Virtual Boy Wario? Yes. Are you Sympathy? Nina said we should speak to you.
Yes, I am. And if you
Oh.
don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief.
I feel terrible.
What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova.
Waifu, because they're playing Virtual Boy Wario. What was your... Did you give a review for Virtual Boy Wario? Was that the best one?
Someone has been manipulating his articles on the Meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you?
Yeah.
Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about.
Mm-hmm. Probably the second worst. Oh. I guess if they're all good, that's not too bad.
Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself.
Oh.
What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me. Super hacker twists Meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The clicks basically farm themselves.
We're willing to trade info with you.
Not interested. I already have a pretty decent idea of where to look next. And if that doesn't pan out, I have our primary server cluster chewing through mesh posts looking for inconsistencies. I'll figure this one out on my own, without some newbie mucking things up.
Oh, wow. Look, I'll have you know I've been writing articles for a while now. Say that to Zen.
Zin? Augmented eyes, Zin?
Yes.
What does Zin have to do with this?
Well, they were just thrown out a window.
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie. If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit, we're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown. Keep
See?
it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own. Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
So you're saying you're into throwing people out of things? Like a window? Hmm? Nina, we need to talk.
Oh, go right on through.
No, I need to go... Where the heck is this guy? Look at talent show host. Practically glowing, has people waiting on him hand and foot. Oh, this is it. This is Charlie Nova. Talk to you, Charlie Nova. What was the question? Most powerful light magic. Let's catch him. Can he even kill? Wait,
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM.
Thank you. I hate him.
Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand.
Uh-huh. He broke into my house and rearranged all my stuff.
Very
Then he
sweet,
broke my
very
computer.
clean. Bravo.
Yes.
Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait! I forgot to introduce myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But you already knew that, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you,
Hmm? What can you tell me about TMI?
Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
It's her pride and joy, after all. Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know?
Uh-huh.
Deep down. I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being. So, let's move on. What next?
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do. I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story.
Mm-hmm. Yes?
After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography, Like a Nova.
Mm-hmm.
But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if sympathy is giving me the stink eye. I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is not so ancient history.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier. It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
Have you heard that your stories are getting altered once they get posted to the Mesh?
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it.
Uh-huh.
They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
You're telling me you don't know anything at all? I don't know if I should say that. Fuck Charles. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this. None of these sound like good answers. Where's the hidden fourth option? I'm going with Look Charles.
It's Charlie.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I'd absolutely love to help you out. Really, I just don't have the information you're looking for.
Chuck. Chuck, I'm sure you're better informed than that, right? You're at the top of this heap, yeah?
It's Charlie.
Uh-huh.
And of course, I'm the leading man around here. Who has said otherwise?
Literally everyone.
I'm not quite certain what you think it is that I don't know, but I assure you that I know what it is. You won't be able to trip me up that easily.
Someone has already ended up in the hospital over this chip.
It's Charlie. And Sympathy never mentioned that. But still, she said the tech guys are on top of it, and I'm gonna have to go with her on this. I'm not scared of some boogeyman. This isn't the first time I've dealt with something like this.
Uh-huh.
Security has to throw out obsessed fans all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm made of sterner stuff than you think.
Sure sounds that way. Zen was thrown out of her office window over this.
It's Charlie, damn it!
I didn't say your name.
And wait, what?
Yeah, someone murdered Zen.
What on earth? Okay. I'll tell you what I know.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize how serious this had gotten. But I'm always glad to play the hero.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunately, I really only have conjecture to offer you.
So you don't know anything.
Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills. But all I've got is flimsy threads at best.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, all this stuff with my stories, stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever, it started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware.
Uh-huh. Oh? What kind of upgrade?
The technically legal kind.
The technically legal kind, you say?
I like to have a good time at a party, right? But Sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know. Good guy. Everyone uses him. He's called Nanya.
Nanya? Business?
He does great work. After just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom. I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects. It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here, so if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link. Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll send you the address and you can go talk to him.
Nanya's?
If he'll even see you, that is.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, it was no problem. No problem at all. I'm quite happy to assist in any way I can. Just make sure you source me in your article, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes.
Uh-huh. I'll put you in there, Chuckles.
I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere. Give it the old Charlie Nova bump. Anyhow, I really have to get back to work. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to put all this together before a show. Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
Uh-huh. Bye, Nina.
Oh, go right on through.
Alright, we're done here. I just wanted to talk to Nina. Talk to your waifu before I leave. Oh, sorry. Yo, hello, Dream Beam.
Oh, go.
I was talking to my potential waifu before I left. Talk to Sympathy.
I film for my friends. You'll get very little of me.
Look at Sympathy. Sympathy, protection manager for TMI. Wow, Dream Beam. How do I... Oh. I was like, how do I leave? Wait, hold on. Play Paradise Killer. Alright. Oops. Did I already save? I don't know. For the record, Dream Beam, just in case you were curious, I do not like this game at all. So Paradise Killer is a game similar to this. Alright, whoops. You're talking to the wrong person. Alright, we're going to Nanya's. Nanya's business.
This looks like the spot.
This looks kind of shady. I hear some noise. It might be my cat. Hold on. Definitely threw up. Because it's a better game than this.
I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up. Let's hurry and get out of here.
I'll let Claude be the decider of that one, Dream Beam. It's a mystery game and an open world environment. I don't like visual novels, and I don't like open world. Is it one of those two things? Junks. Tough boy. Wrestler. Garage door. Look at garage door. Metal garage door guards the side entrance. Let's talk to the wrestlers. Look at wrestler. Fight young wrestlers leaning up against the brick wall. Talk to wrestler.
Howdy!
Howdy.
You can call me Cactus Canary.
Hey, a soundboard. Think of that. Adventure game in a little city in 3D. What was it called? Paradise Killer? Move around, explore, and talk to NPCs. You're not selling me on it. Talk to wrestler.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Nice. Gated door. Look at gated door. Heavy duty security door stands firmly shut. Dude, is that donuts? Look at box of donuts. Box of stale looking donuts sits on the ground. Talk to box of donuts. Conversation is as stale as the cakey exterior. Nice. Nanya's business store. Look at Nanya's business store.
I think this is the place, but of course it lacks any appropriate signage. Frankly,
Yes?
the state of this industry and the current political climate don't give me much hope for my own legal status. When word inevitably gets out about me, regulation regarding cybernetic implants is a massive intersection between medical and tech industries. I'm rather surprised the Human Protection Act was even passed, but
What?
I suppose the possibility of hybrid genetics being passed on to offspring meant there was a considerable push from biotech companies due to patent law, and the laws about cybernetics got tacked on. Never mind.
What?
I'm just ranting.
Yeah, whatever,
This entire
Turing.
investigation has been frustrating.
You've been ranting for the past, 3 weeks.
Let's get in there and get this over with.
Got it. Nanya's business. Talk to Nanya's business store. Sadly, this isn't one of those cool speakeasy doors with a sliding panel in the front. Hi, Claire. What are you doing? Get away from there.
You don't even know the secret password.
Or do I? Yeah. Use Nanya's business store.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen the two of you around here before.
You look really
And
familiar.
Everybody. Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
Hello?
We're getting there, Turing.
We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh? Tisk, 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 my little blue friend.
What? No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
How'd I end up playing this game? Long story short, Seawalker bought it for me because it takes place around Christmas.
Trouble? There's no trouble here. We can be friends.
I don't trust this person.
I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I like you two. You're cool in my book. And since we're all such good friends now,
Turing, I think we should leave.
maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal Formula first.
What kind of name is Formula?
Don't you worry about that. You see, I'm a budding street musician,
Uh-huh.
Working on my next big hit. Feel me? But I'm sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right.
Oh, God.
Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me and see what we come up with. Come on, it'll be fun.
We really don't have time for this, but I feel like we're gonna have to do it anyways. I don't trust this person. I don't want to be friends with this guy.
Are you sure about this?
No.
You know how important this has become. Time is of the essence.
You don't have time to not help me.
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? Helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit? Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo SFPD.
What are you sending? Wait, hold on.
You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't. Even if they didn't find anything, it'd take the rest of the day to iron out. People like you don't come down here for anything boring. We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
Can we just break this guy's kneecaps,
This
Turing?
isn't good. If Lexi in particular gets suspicious and starts tracking us down, things will become rougher for us. Not to mention all the other people it could indirectly affect. This whole case is life or death.
Huh, kind of a dramatic rhyme, ain't it? But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure you never get in to see Nanya at all.
Can we just break, like, seriously, Turing, just break their kneecaps?
He's my buddy. Done me a favor or two, so I return him when I'm asked.
Why's the robot snitching? Was the robot snitching? I thought the robot was trying to keep us out of trouble.
That's how we do things around here.
Fine. We'll help finish your damn song.
I knew you'd see it my way. All you gotta do is help me complete my rhymes, you dig?
God.
A couple of them are just missing a
Oh
word
yeah,
or
he
two,
does
but
that
if
a
I really
lot.
wanna
He's a
make this
robot.
sound fantastic. I'm gonna need some killer inspiration.
Rapid time?
It's gonna be super cred. Anyway, you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it.
Gonna give it a shot? That's what I like to hear.
Better not turn into
I'm having trouble with.
This better not turn into like Monkey Island.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
My holiday cheer. You rap like a dairy farmer.
Only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer. Hey, yeah, that totally works. Great idea, thanks a ton. Here's the next line. Ready? Pay attention now. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number,
Guard?
You know,
Orange?
For this one, I don't think words are gonna be enough. I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know.
Guard. Card. Business card?
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my business card.
Hey, it works.
Hey, that totally works.
I mean...
Really? Thanks so much. I'd never be able
you're
to
not
write a
doing the
song
whole
like
time.
this without you.
A Christmas-themed love song?
Shut up, Turing.
Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
Shut up, Turing. We have to deal with this.
All right, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it's the last one.
All right.
This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others. Ready? Here we go.
Chaos.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of
Headphones. I got him.
This is getting embarrassing.
Headphones.
There's no way to salvage this one without some seriously fresh inspiration, yo.
No, Claude, it's the headphones.
Don't lose hope. I'm sure it'll hit us any second now.
Headphones. Those damn headphones. Yo, got an achievement.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra beats.
What the F?
That doesn't rhyme.
You idiot.
Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that one. You might need to find some more inspiration around before you can really help me.
I got an achievement.
I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come up with anything new.
Haven't you ever rapped before?
Shut up, Terry.
All right, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it.
All right, hold on.
This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of, damn it.
Nice pair of... I have literally no idea. If it's not headphones...
This is getting embarrassing. There's no way to salvage this one without some... Don't lose hope.
It's headphones. I'm trying... Oh my god, I'm trying it again.
This is harmony. That doesn't rhyme. Oh man. You might need to find some more... I'm gonna keep thinking.
Do you even know how...
Shut up. We'll give him these donuts. Cake box of donuts. Cake old donuts.
Wait, those are... sure. Why not?
Donuts added to items. I brought you these donuts. Here we go.
Harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Ew. Ew.
He does know those are donuts, right?
Now that's what I call a tasty beat. That was amazing. I can't believe you pulled it off.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you do for work now, it doesn't matter. You should become a musician. We totally become rivals, and I bet you that... On second thought, you keep your day job. This is my territory. You feel me? But you did help out in a huge way, so I guess you're cool. Go on in and see Nanya whenever you want. I'll just be chilling out here, soaking up the inspiration of my surroundings, baby.
Here, you can keep the scones. It was nice meeting you, Formula.
Hey, you too, little Bob Blue. Hey, that kinda rhymes.
Let's go.
We're going in. What the? What's going on here? Look at wires. Colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. Jesus, headphones on them. As soon as the headphones connect, a loud electronic crackling noise startles you and hurts your ears. Ad screen. Looks gross. Operating room. Oh, I don't want to be here. Hello. Look at question mark. This guy is one of the most serious looking people you've ever seen. Talk to you question mark.
Nope.
Nope. Yep.
Nope, I don't know you.
Yep.
You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
Yeah, 4 mullahs. We just met 4 mullah. He said we were cool.
Mullah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too. But seriously, where did you hear about me?
Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Paid good enough. All right then, what can I do for you?
We have something important to ask you.
You are Nanya, correct?
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh.
Enough foreplay. What can I do for you?
No, Amy, I never have.
A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
We're here on a different kind of business.
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
What kind of parts did you use for Charlie exactly?
What are you, cops?
No?
No, worse. You're journalists. Get the hell out of my shop! I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me.
Uh-huh.
You found the door before? Find it again. And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Well.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meat bags.
Wow, Terry.
We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands.
Are you saying we should mug him?
An idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
How should I do that?
Just Stick to what you know and pick a fight with him. You're good at
Alright.
needling people.
I got a gun.
If he's too mad to notice what I'm doing, he can't stop me, can he?
Sure.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
Might be on the right track with the cops idea.
If anyone was going to hack Charlie's implant, you would have the best access.
Oh, Bucky.
Are you kidding me? You think you get to walk into my place of business and accuse me of installing malware onto a customer's implant?
Yeah?
Fine. Bring it on. My reputation is ironclad, and there just ain't no way Charlie's implant was ever touched. Messing with the firmware would make it light up like Christmas morning with user warnings. So unless he's been letting someone else dig around in his head, you'll be the one left looking like an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Dream Boom. Couldn't someone just hack the implant over the mesh?
No, they couldn't. VR interfaces require a hardline connection to receive I/O. So unless Charlie's been using a headset to route his ROM's HUD through it, there ain't no way to get into it. And if Charlie's installation got infected, I don't see what the hell that has to do with me. Tell him to buy some antivirus software and keep off the sketchy porn sites. The end.
The end.
Not that you would care, but my creator Hayden died over this.
Oh, Turing.
You think we care about your reputation?
You're
Wow.
out of your damn mind, robot. I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
Sure, I guess this place really is on the up and up.
It is.
Sure, you have all the proper permits and everything.
Now you're ragging on my shop?
Yes.
Everything here is to code. End of story. I'm not doing anything illegal, unless you're some kind of corporate apologist and think factory warranties are sacrosanct.
How does Dream Boom never heard of Chrono Cross March? It's been a long-standing tradition.
Just because I want to be discriminating with my clientele doesn't mean I'm a crook.
Didn't you play that Eden's whatever game last March? Chaos?
Tell you what, how about you get the hell out of my shop? And don't come back without a cop and a warrant, since you're so concerned about the public welfare.
The heck? That's the month where I name everyone in Chrono Cross March. The Eden something. The not-so sequel, but still done by the same people, Chrono Cross not game. Wow, is my bot sentient? Who would want to come back to a place like this?
Yeah, whatever.
Touch Nanya.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
I guess. CRT monitor. Look at CRT. What is this?
This is known as a CRT monitor. Almost nobody still uses them anymore. They're very outdated.
Touch CRT. Invalid transaction. Use an item. Headphones. Screen can only scan the headphones. There's no way to connect them. Can I use my headphones on this guy? Use headphones.
I have some aural upgrades that would make those bad boys sing. Let me know if you're interested.
Uh-huh. What are we doing here? God dang it. Leave? I don't...
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All
Uh-huh.
moms do. We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference.
Mm-hmm.
Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned. But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
I'm not getting your point.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
Oh. You can read monitors without actually seeing them?
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet. One in particular stands out, Shotaro Otsuka.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be the Human Revolution guy. What's the relevance?
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of Parallax in his posts. Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog. Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
Fine, maybe we'll finally find a story in all this.
Couldn't hurt to check, right?
Right.
I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Alright.
After you.
After you. Alright. It sounds like a good spot to stop, because it's going to be marked on my map. I won't know why we're going there next week, but it'll let me know that that's where I'm going.